My name is Samer Forsley. I'm the Vice President of Marketing at eBillme. And I will ask the panel to introduce themselves, first with Owen.
Owen Comerford. I'm the VP of Marketing of Moosejaw.com, and we're one of the leading online retailers of outdoor gear and apparel.
Jamie?
Jamie Mackey, Director of E-commerce and Online Experience from Golfsmith, based in Austin, Texas, with 82 stores across the country and a fairly large online presence.
Lauren?
Hi, I'm Lauren Coberly. I work for Eastman Kodak, and my role is specifically within worldwide marketing for the consumer direct stores.
Rich?
My name is Rich Lesperance. I'm with Walgreens. I run online marketing.
And Prashant?
Hi, I'm Prashant Nedungadi. I'm the CEO of I'm Shopping. We are a social commerce platform for retailers and brands, and we basically help merchants build communities around their products and services.
Great. So let's get started. I mean, the first question I'm going to have for the whole panel, and I just want to know, how did social media and how did you start and evolve in your company? How did you go about starting? What were the conditions, I guess, to make it start and evolve? And so, let's start with that. So, Owen?
Well, really, for Moosejaw, Moosejaw's always been, our brand has always been very much about engagement with our customer. Everything from the way that we answer the telephone to the way that our product is packaged. And we like to say we were in social media before there was a term social media, doing character emails and daily little trivia things. And so as social media evolved, it was a perfect platform for us. So we've been on Facebook for 3+ years, Twitter for over a year. So we've been around this, and really, I would say we're the leader at least in the outdoor industry in social media.
Jamie?
We've been doing social media for about a year. And for us, it was all about, in the beginning, growing our fan base and looking at ways to increase our followers. We used some CPC display ads within Facebook to kind of drive our growth. Internally, here's an example. We use these two slides here, use these two examples the first one on the left to drive direct signups within Facebook, and the one on the right was something we've tried here recently with a lot of success. It was rather expensive, and this is actually adding in a banner which is similar to the first one, but this would appear in applications. So any Farmville and anything else out there that has space, we would piggyback on that. Again, the cost there was a little bit more than the original. And here's an example of some ways that we've increased engagement. So the first one there is we gave away a bag, said, hey, come to Facebook and kind of show us the worst golf bag that you have, like your old golf bag, for example. And we had hundreds of people come in and post pictures of their old golf bag, and in the winter we gave away an actual golf bag. So it's another example of ways to increase engagement. The second one there is what we call golf news on our end, and basically anything that we can update what's going on with tournaments, conversation starters around products. This was just a note about Jack Nicklaus's birthday, and we got a couple hundred folks just talking about that. So it's another way to kind of increase engagement.
Lauren?
Yeah, so the evolution of social media at Kodak is an interesting story when you think about it against the backdrop of what our company's been through the last 5 to 10 years. So in brief, if any of you follow Kodak, you may know we've just come through a massive digital transformation. We actually invented the first digital camera, but we're very, very late to digital, and as a result, nearly died, truthfully, as a company. So we've just come out of literally a massive transformation, transforming everything in terms of the products we make, how we sell them, how we market them. To give you a sense, today 70% of our revenues are digital. Half of the product lines that make up that 70% didn't exist 5 years ago. So, we came out as kind of the new Kodak, this new transformed company, and it was very natural for us to foray into social media. It was kind of a reflection of the new company we were, and it was a perfect means for us to share our message on this amplified stage, to get feedback, to now engage with customers where they were and how they wanted to be spoken to. So over the last few years, we've really fanned out. We've got 3 company blogs. We have a chief blogger. We have branded presence on many of the social media forums. Our Chief Marketing Officer, Jeffrey Hazlett, is one of the top 10 C-level Twitterers. It's quite entertaining to follow him, actually. So again, I think the evolution came about just very naturally because it was the perfect stage to share about our company and our new products in a very unfiltered way.
Great. And Rich?
So I can relate to a lot of what Lauren's saying about transformation from a company that's been around for a long, long time. Walgreens is a 108, 109-year-old company, but as of a little over a year ago, e-commerce wasn't yet a division, and that's when I joined the company, and a lot of us came in with e-commerce background. With social media, we had a website that had very product-centric focus towards social media. We had reviews, and that's pretty much it. So the last year has really been about not only launching a new website, but in terms of social media, we launched our Twitter account last summer. And we launched our first Facebook presence in September, which is up to almost 500,000 fans. For us, it's really about embracing the fans that were already there waiting for us because we have such a strong brand and such a big presence. And I mean, just our employee base alone is 250,000 people. So our struggle is really not getting fans as much, although we always like to get more, but it's more about how do we engage with them and make the most of the opportunity.
And Prashant?
So I can actually talk more from a social commerce vendor and how what we've seen with our customers. A couple of years back, I think it was, everybody thought of social commerce really as reviews. I mean, it was very passive, and it's about SEO and generating content and making sure that, you have reviews on your site, and, it's sort of not really, it was not really engaging with your customers as much. Reviews is a much more passive way of doing things. I think now in the last 2 years, at least the way we are talking to our customers, we're seeing that it's a lot more active. They want engagement, and it's not just on your website. There are multiple touch points, and they want to sort of consolidate all of that into one place and see how they can do that. The other interesting thing that I'm seeing is, there's sort of now the line between sort of customer service and social is actually fading away. I mean, earlier there used to be chat, and you had somebody in the back office, and you chat with this person about your orders. Now people want a lot more pre-sales assistance, and CRM is, and also that's an opportunity for you to convert a customer. It's not just that customer service is a back office operation that you do, and customer engagement is something else. It's really sort of what we call CRM in the cloud, and I think there are a lot of services, interesting things that retailers are doing on that. And the third area that we are seeing is really entertainment. Merchants are realize that their products are what, finally the customers talk to them, and there are different ways. I mean, I just saw Golfsmith, say you're getting free offers, or, there might be group buying, there might be discounts. There are different forms of entertainment that you can actually offer your customers and sort of engage them through your products. And those are the other areas that we're seeing retailers actually get into.
Great. So I'm just going to ask a question now I'll get Prashant to answer. So for 2010, what are your goals for social media, and where's social media anyways in 2010?
I think the bottom line, it comes down to conversion rates. All our retailers, I think 2009, 2008 is experimentation. People are trying things with Facebook and stuff. There are retailers who are really looking at social media as a way to promote their brand. And it's like TV, you don't know which 50%, so you're sort of saying, let me put it out there. But if you talk to a lot of the traditional retailers, they want to actually see numbers, and at some level they're competing against Google AdWords. They say they have so much of budget, this is how my Google AdWords numbers look like. Now if I look at social media, how does that actually convert? And there are a couple of ways they are looking at this. One is saying, okay, can I acquire customers cheaper than Google AdWords? Second thing is, do I have re-engagement with my customers, which means because acquiring us, engaging with your existing customers is a lot cheaper than actually acquiring a new customer. Can I use, I think it's not social media as Facebook or Twitter, but social media techniques to actually, re-engage with existing users and actually try to increase conversion rates. I think that's the trend that I'm really seeing in 2010.
Jamie, what are some of the key goals for Golfsmith?
Yeah, for us, number one is to increase mass, so to kind of build up that base to my earlier point. We feel that there's a whole lot of folks on our email list, for example, that we don't have in Facebook, and let's move them over there and see if we can communicate to them on a daily basis, whether it's on their phone when they're checking their Twitter account or their Facebook account. Second main goal for us is kind of integrate the